Do you ever open your phone for just 1 minute and suddenly 30 minutes have vanished into bad news after bad news? That habit has a name, doomscrolling, and it's rewiring the way your brain reacts to stress. In this short video, we'll explain what doomscrolling does to your brain, why it's so hard to stop, and 3 simple science-backed strategies to break the loop. Let's dive in. What is doomscrolling? First, we need to get clear on what doomscrolling is. It's not just reading the news or engaging with social media. Doomscrolling is the compulsive habit of endlessly scrolling through negative news and social feeds, even when it makes you feel worse. Think about it. You pick up your phone to check something, and then suddenly you're flooded with upsetting headlines, stories that stoke your fears and anger, and comments that leave you feeling judged or inadequate. Before you know it, 30 minutes have vanished. You're left wondering, where did the time go? Why do I feel worse now than before? And why can't I seem to stop doing this? How the brain responds. To understand how to break free from doomscrolling, you first need to see what it does to your brain. Your brain has 2 key players in this story, the amygdala and the prefrontal cortex. The amygdala is your brain's fast-reacting alarm system. It instantly kicks into gear when it sees threats or potential dangers. The prefrontal cortex is the slow-thinking controller. It's responsible for planning, rational thought, and soothing the amygdala when it's alarmed. When you doomscroll, you're essentially flooding your amygdala with threat signals. Every bad news headline, every worrying statistic, every angry comment triggers your amygdala. And over time, this keeps your emotional alarm system switched on. Imagine your amygdala as a small alarm icon in your brain. As you feed it more and more threats, it starts flashing non-stop. Now try to ignore it. At first, the flashing is annoying. But you tell yourself, it's okay, it's just an icon, ignore it. But as the flashing continues, it becomes harder to focus on anything else. You might even start to panic because the flashing won't stop. This is what happens to your amygdala. It overwhelms your prefrontal cortex's soothing signals. With practice, doomscrolling makes your amygdala more reactive and your prefrontal cortex less effective. Before you know it, you're more anxious than before, and your ability to calmly assess situations is weakened. Why is it so addictive? Next, we'll explore why doomscrolling is so addictive despite its harmful effects. There are 2 main reasons: negativity bias and intermittent reward. Negativity bias is an evolutionary trait where your brain pays more attention to bad news. It kept our ancestors alive by helping them quickly identify threats like predators or natural disasters. But in the age of smartphones, it makes us prone to doomscrolling. Social media platforms are designed to trigger negativity bias. They bombard you with alarming headlines, provocative comments, and distressing images. These grab your attention and keep you scrolling. Next is intermittent reward. It's what social apps exploit to keep you hooked. Sometimes you find useful info or validation, sometimes you don't. This unpredictability is highly addictive. Each notification gives a little dopamine hit, which reinforces the habit. The more you doomscroll, the more your brain craves these hits. It's a cycle that's hard to break once you're in it. Short-term and long-term effects. Now let's examine the consequences of doomscrolling. In the short term, it can make you feel stressed, increase your heart rate, and overall anxiety. It can also worsen your sleep quality. In the long run, doomscrolling can lead to chronic anxiety, a reduced attention span, and decision fatigue. Constantly being bombarded with negative information drains your emotional resources. Pretty soon, you're left with little energy to handle challenges or make good decisions. It's like trying to solve problems with a nearly empty battery. You're not operating at your best. Doomscrolling doesn't just steal minutes from your day. It chips away at your emotional and cognitive resources. 3 science-backed ways to break the loop. Here's the good news. With small, consistent habits, you can reclaim your attention and calmness. We've got 3 science-backed ways to break the doomscrolling loop. They may seem simple, but that's also their strength. Consistency is key. Pick tiny changes that you can easily integrate into your daily life. 1. The micro-curfew. Start with a small digital boundary. Set a micro-curfew for your phone use. Could be no news or social media after 9:30 p.m. or no phone within 30 minutes of waking. By keeping your phone out of sight during crucial moments like bedtime, you'll reduce the chances of doomscrolling. Even short screen-free windows can improve sleep and reduce evening anxiety. Plus, mornings are essential for setting the tone for the day. Waking up without your phone can help you start your day mindfully, which sets a positive tone that can last all day. A good day starts with a good morning. 2. Name it to tame it. When you feel pulled into doom scrolling, pause and silently say, "I'm noticing worry," or "This is stress." Labeling emotions activates your prefrontal cortex and weakens the amygdala's grip. It's a tiny trick, but it can be very powerful in calming down the urge to doom scroll. Remember, you're not fighting the feeling, you're acknowledging it. This simple act shifts your focus from the overwhelming emotion to the present moment. And that shift can be enough to break the doom scrolling cycle. 3. Replace. Don't remove. Instead of just removing doom scrolling from your routine, try swapping it with something more restorative. Place 10 minutes of doom scrolling with 10 minutes of a walk, breathing exercises, or even just 2 minutes of your favorite song. The goal is to satisfy the ritual impulse of picking up your phone with something that restores you rather than drains you. This approach makes breaking the habit easier and more enjoyable. It's like trading one habit for another, but you're choosing a winner. If this video was helpful, please give it a like and save it for those times when you're tempted to doom scroll. Subscribe to our channel for more bite-sized psychology videos that make a big difference. And here's a bonus for sticking with us until the end. Quick 30-second grounding breath exercise to help you reset right now. Inhale for 4, hold for 2, and exhale for 6. Feel your shoulders drop and tension release. This exercise helps you switch from fight or flight to rest and digest, countering the stress response triggered by doom scrolling. So there you have it, 3 simple yet effective ways to curb your doom scrolling habit. Remember, it's not about being tech-free, but about being mindful of how technology affects us. Do you have a doom scrolling moment to share? Drop it in the comments below. Let's support and encourage each other on this journey. Thanks for watching. Till next time, stay curious, stay kind, and remember, your brain and your peace of mind are in your hands. Looking for more tools to manage your mental health and build resilience? Dive into the resources we've linked below. They're super helpful for your emotional well-being journey. Take care of yourself.